Welcome to Greenwood Bulldog football here on GoGWBulldogs.com. I'm Darren Drennan, and it's a special Thursday night edition here at Smith Robinson Stadium as the Greenbrier Panthers are in town to take on our Greenwood Bulldogs. They are 7-1 and 4-1 in conference at number 5 in the 5A. The Bulldogs are 6-2, 4-1 in the conference. And tonight's game will put the winner in the driver's seat for the 5A West Championship. It's also a special night because some of the players will be wearing pink. We're going to talk to Coach Jones about that coming up in just a few minutes. We'll have our players of the game and much more after these messages. Greenwood Bulldog football is sponsored by Farmers Bank, RVNC, Dairy Queen, New Creature, Bashir's Construction, Greenwood High School.
Commitment is the key to success.
Stanhope Wilkinson, CEO of Farmers Bank, talks about old traditions.
My grandfather and father instilled values in their employees throughout the years that we instill in ours today. Those values are a hard work ethic, honesty, integrity, and a genuine commitment to serve. We're fortunate to have great employees and great customers. Hey, we are an old tradition for a new generation, and we're excited about the future.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Welcome back. I'm here with head coach Rick Jones. Congratulations, coach, on a great victory tonight, 33-0. I think you guys made a point tonight to tell all of the viewing audience in Central Arkansas, that air on TV at least, that the Bulldogs are back and in control.
Well, I tell you, it was a great performance. All three phases of the game. I just can't say enough about our guys. And the defense to hang the zero, I'm so proud of those guys. That's a really good offensive team. They scored a lot of points against everybody they've played. They have a great quarterback, great running back, and I was so proud of our defense. They flew around the field. They played a great game. They've been getting better every week. That's what makes it really exciting. I just can't say enough about the defense. Offense did enough. You know, we had the one turnover, but other than that, I thought we played well offensively. We didn't punt very often, and we controlled the football for the most part. Special teams is outstanding. Coach Lunny had those guys. And it's like, I'm talking to Coach Weaver Tuesday after practice, and that, of course, we had done our Wednesday practice on Tuesday, and I just said, I may regret saying this, but I really think we're dialed in. I really do. I thought at practice on Wednesday, when we came out here and went through the situations and all the things that we do, I just thought, man, I really think these guys are hooked up and ready to go. And what you hope as a coach is that they say, hey, this is fun. Let's do this again. And I challenged them to just play as hard as you can. Just play as hard as you can and not worry about the outcome. And I think they really did that.
Well, Coach, tonight was a special night. Noticed a lot of guys and even coaches. I think you're even wearing a few pink shoelaces here tonight. But talk about that for a minute and what that's about, and then we'll get into the game.
Well, they asked us if we'd be willing to wear pink, and I said absolutely. When you get to be my age, you've been affected either directly or indirectly by breast cancer, and if I can do anything positive by wearing pink shoelaces, compared to the price people pay to have breast cancer, that's nothing. And I was proud of our kids. Some of the moms bought us shoelaces, and some of them had pink socks. And I actually thought it was sort of a nice accent to our uni. I know the old timers and the old school guys might not like that, but I thought it looked good. I thought it was just sort of a statement. And I like I say, you don't reach my age and not have friends or family affected by that, and if we can create a little bit of awareness and maybe raise a little bit of money, that's awesome.
It does help, and I know that Susan G. Komen Foundation, obviously this month, a big month, the NFL has done it, colleges have done it now, some high schools, so it's definitely a good cause. Coach, speaking of good causes, it's always a good thing when the other team gives you gifts, and second play of the game, gift was given to Greenwood, and able to, get a few points out of it.
I know. It's so, you just want to score all the time. But the number one thing you want to do is end every drive with a kick, and we were close, all but one tonight. And I was proud of the fact our defense gets a great stop right off the bat. They hit a guy, shake him loose from the ball. We get the fumble, and we're able to drive it a little bit, but we weren't able to knock it in. Sometimes we're so geared up, and I know this isn't smart coaching, but we're so geared up on the first 9 plays. We do the first 9 plays on Monday. We do the first 9 plays on Wednesday. We do the first 9 plays on Thursday. We do the clap drill with the first 9 plays. And all of a sudden, sometimes you get up there, first 10 on the 15. Oh, my goodness, that's not, you have to go to another part of your play sheet on that. And it's not an excuse. It's probably not even a good reason. But sometimes it sort of catches us like that. And we had hurt those guys last year in our little unbalanced formation. So we thought, hey, let's go get them right off the bat. Because my plan and our offensive staff's plan, we were going to assault these guys on the edge just like we did last year, run over and over and over and over. And if it worked, we were going to keep running it. Mm-hmm. And they had, obviously, they had schemed up. I know those guys are good coach. They had schemed up. We lose 4 on the first down, and we just – but I will say this, when you have to kick a field goal, that is the worst thing in your heart that you can do. They're going to hold us to a field goal, especially when the defense gives you great field position. But let me tell you, you better make the field goal, because the really worst feeling is getting a turnover that your defense worked hard to get, the offense can't score, and then you go out and miss the field goal. And bless his heart, he made those tonight. Those are really huge, huge kicks. The one people don't realize sometimes it's 24. You have a 24-point lead. That's just 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points. That's 8 times 3 is 24, as best I can remember. He goes down, and we're like, it's 4th and 9, and I mean, you get that feeling of, hey, we're invincible. It's going to be fine. Let's just go down there and let's go for it. And I'm thinking, if we get a field goal here, we're now 4 scores ahead. Mm-hmm. And that makes those guys have to change their strategy. There's no more, let's hand it off to 27 a few times. It's a different strategy. So I am so proud of Adam making those kicks. Those were big time. And he drilled them right down the middle. There was no question on either of them. They were long, and they were far enough, and they did really well.
You mentioned the defense earlier, getting a couple of big stops. Derek Morgan had an interception. I believe it was Will Stiles.
Will had an interception
as well. But offensively, first half, basically we're able to get the field goals like you talked about, and then Drew Morgan had a touchdown run, 19-yard touchdown run, and then the end around or the jet.
Right. To Tony?
Yeah, to Tony around the end.
Great.
He scored on that. So at halftime, it's 17-0, and we're going to talk about the second half coming up after this.
I'm not Cindy. Cindy's the imaginary friend I created. I've been fooling my parents for 2 months, setting an extra place at dinner, laughing at her jokes. Last week, I told my parents about Cindy's birthday and that she really wanted a cake from Dairy Queen. Hey, has anyone seen Cindy? Cindy!
It's their day. Celebrate it with a Dairy Queen cake, chocolate and vanilla soft serve, and our signature fudge crunch. Do one for a birthday.
Welcome back to In the Half, 17-0, Coach. And obviously, Greenbrier is pretty explosive on offense. So a couple of key things happened in the second half that I want you to talk about. First, talk about the punt Stephen had that pinned him inside. There was a fumble recovery, and Marco Voda ended up on top of it in the end zone. And then the 99.5-yard drive that really was the backbreaker.
I tell you, the drive to start, the the third quarter, we have the ball, we defer, everything had worked out perfectly, you know, with that decision. And then we can't knock it in, and it's just so frustrating. And Steven gets off a great punt, and you're thinking, well, you're going to make them go. You know, you're going to make them go a long ways. And then we get the big turnover, Marco recovers it, defense scores. I tell you, defense they had a great night tonight. Mm-hmm. They gave up no points, and they actually scored points. So they were on a +6 side tonight. You don't do that very often. And then they kid hit a great punt. They were always that rugby punt. You never know where it's going to go. And we've been putting Tony and Hayden back there, and they've done really, really well, and we weren't able to get to it, and that thing rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. I mean, it was that far. Mm-hmm. And we're not really set up in the shotgun necessarily for that type of offense, because I think people are looking up there saying, oh my gosh, he's already 5 yards back, instead of just sneaking it out. Because I'm so I'm just paranoid of fumbling the center snap. I feel so much better in the shotgun than we do under center, just because that's what we do. We do it all the time. That doesn't mean that the next one can't go 10 stories high. But Steven makes a nice run on first down. We get a little bit of breathing room, and we were able to just pound that thing down. And that was a great drive. And I think the backbreaker is a good description of it.
Well, Coach, you mentioned starting so deep in the end zone. Really, officially, it's a 10-yard run Steven makes, but more like 15, 16 yards when you consider that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But that drive, it actually ended the third quarter, came all the way back down here, and that's where Steven was able to punch it in.
It was good. I tell you, it was a good drive. We took up time. We lengthened the game, which people talk about all the time, and I was proud. Our row line is just, I know I've talked about them every week, but they just keep getting better and better and better. And I'm so proud of those guys. We have some guys that are just fighting and scratching and clawing, and I think we had tough going tonight. That's a good-sized bunch of guys. They average. I think they averaged 250, 260 across the front, and we averaged, I think, 215, somewhere between 210 and 215. So it was a physical night for those guys.
It was quite evident, Coach. I think first half, Justin Sunday was a little bit frustrated because he's used to having some really big holes run through, and tonight, boy, he had to work for every yard. Drew Morgan, had a couple nice runs, but as the game went on, the holes started opening up, and coming up here in just a little bit, we have players of the game, and folks, you don't want to miss this, because Justin Sunday actually is going to interview his own offensive line, and it's worth watching. It's TV worth watching.
Well, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, but I'm proud of those guys, and having Drew, being able to throw Drew in there and not, you really don't miss a whole lot is a huge advantage for us too, because Justin gets a little tired, you throw him in, all of a sudden you have fresh legs, a guy that's elusive and quick, almost to the same extent. Mm-hmm. It's nice to have that.
And it's nice to hear the crowd chanting he's a sophomore too.
Exactly, that's exactly right.
Well, Coach, great win tonight, 33-0. The defense, hats off to them to shut a team like Greenbrier out. But this week, you guys get maybe an extra day off because this was a Thursday night game. Let's talk about, though, the next game. Obviously, the most important game is always the next one. You don't want to get ahead of yourself, but you're in the driver's seat in the 5A West now. But Alma's coming to town. Well,
it's true. We control our own destiny, just like it's been ever since Siloam lost that one game. So you have to get ready to play. Excuse me. You have so few opportunities to play the game anyway, and it's important you take advantage of every single one. Tomorrow we'll go in, we'll do our normal Sunday work with the kids, and then we'll hop in a Suburban and watch Alma play. And it's always an exciting time. I know the stands will be packed. Alma's tough, physical, hard-nosed football team. McCoy's a great player. We've seen him on film on the crossover we've seen him probably 5 times already. I don't know what they could do that we haven't already seen, and vice versa, because we sort of follow them in order. And Coach Dilbeck and I, of course, we go back 25 years or so. So we're like, hey, give me your this, or give me your that, and we're always swapping film back and forth, because our hope is that we play Alma for the conference championship, and that's sort of the way we look at it every year. And I don't know that I'd go so far as to wish them luck or whatever. We'll play whoever, we're going to play Alma next week, and for whatever the stakes are, we'll be ready to roll. And I think our guys will be ready to play.
Sounds good, Coach, and we'll see you next week. Congratulations again on a good win tonight.
Thank you.
We're back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Special interviews coming up with offensive players of the game and defensive player of the game. Don't want to miss the Justin Sunday interview coming up next.
In the first quarter of the last conference game, I blew out my knee. It was bad. Everyone said it would be the last time I played sports, except the orthopedic doctors at RVMC. They got me right into surgery and then physical therapy. It wasn't easy, but 4 months later, I was a starter in the first baseball game of the season. RVMC got my game back.
RVMC Sports Medicine. Live your sport.
The Greenwood Administration Office houses district offices. The Greenwood Multi-Purpose Activity Center provides practice and training facilities for many school activities. H.B. Stewart Arena has hosted 3 state basketball tournaments. The Performing Arts Center is the site of theater productions and concerts. The Student Union serves as a high school cafeteria and a meeting facility. The Science Building provides state-of-the-art labs, classrooms, and equipment. Welcome back. I'm here with our offensive player of the game and players of the game. Number 5, Justin Sunday, and the rest of the offensive line. And Justin was our offensive player of the game several weeks ago and gave credit to this bunch of guys back here. And several of these guys we've talked to the last several weeks. Justin, man, I tell you what, you got a big entourage around you tonight. How good does it feel to get this win?
Oh, it feels great. Our defense, I mean, look at the scoreboard. They did good. You know, we had some down moments at the beginning of the game. You know, it was back and forth, but we just kept our head up and kept going.
Seemed like on both sides of the ball it was a defensive game for Greenbrier and for Greenwood, but got to give you guys credit. You just stuck in there, kept going. You had some great runs. Derek Morgan had some great runs, and obviously with a 33-0 win, and now in the driver's seat in the 5A West, you're going to keep giving these guys credit, right?
Oh, yeah. I love the way they fight no matter what. No matter if we're down, no matter what's happening, they don't give up. They have my back, and I have theirs whenever it comes down to it.
Well, tell me, looking at a little bit ahead now to next week, obviously you got an extra day to take off, don't have to play tomorrow night. Maybe get to go enjoy a few games around the area, but got the big rivalry coming up. How you guys going to prepare for that?
Oh, just like how we have been. It's just another game on the turf, our place this year, so it's going to be fun. We just got to go hard at practice and, you know, let the chips may where they fall.
All right, I'm going to hand the mic to you, and you get to ask these guys why they love you so much.
All right. Ross, my man, 2 years in a row, why do you love me?
Because whenever I miss my block, you save me. Every time. You make some move, and I don't look bad.
All right, Hunter Thompson, you came in last year. You were with me some whenever Colton got hurt. Why do you love me?
You make us look dang good, boy. I tell you what, this guy, I don't know a whole lot of offenses with a chemistry like we got with this guy right here. He follows us like no other.
We have the other Thompson, a sophomore, who steps up big for us. He's really good. Him and his brother on the same side. I feel really comfortable about it. Why do you love me?
Well, because not only do you make us look good, but you make the defense look bad. Boom, roasted.
Nicely said. Thank you. He's been blocking for me since 9th grade. Old 9th grade. Same question.
Well, like you said, man, I've been blocking for you since 9th grade, and I always know I got your back and you got mine.
Wide receiver / tackle, whatever you want to call him. Undersized, yeah. Undersized, but you fight. Same question.
Why not? You're Justin Sunday. That's all there is to say.
Thank you. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all.
Justin, you got to feel the love, especially with these pink shoelaces on tonight, guys. I tell you, man. Whew. I don't know how close I want to get. Anyway, it's been a great night tonight. Really appreciate these guys, and want to give you guys a big hand. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week, and let's do it again for Justin next week, right, guys? All right, and for the team. We're back after this. Stay with us. More on GoGWBulldogs.com.
Farmers Bank started on a shoestring here in Greenwood in 1907.
Ed Wilkinson, president, reminisces about Farmers Bank's history.
My grandfather, W.N. Wilkinson, put up everything he owned to organize Farmers Bank. He had the vision of what it would take to be a successful bank in this community. The first deposit was 38 cents. and we closed the business day with a profit of 83 cents. Farmers Bank has a rich history and a bright future.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Welcome back. I'm here with our defensive player of the game, number 10, Tony Sandifer. Tony, I tell you what, man, looking at that scoreboard, 33-0. Did you guys come out here tonight with the mindset that you're going to shut Greenbrier down?
Yeah, we heard some talk around the conference that we haven't played nobody, nobody's any good. Greenwood's defense still finesse, even though the whooping we put on Valonia, but still finesse. Some coaches were talking to our coaches saying that we couldn't handle Greenbrier's offense. I think that really turned us up big time. We play for keeps. I'm gonna tell you that our defense plays for keeps, and we got that instinct that whenever you don't think we're gonna give it our all, we're gonna give it our all, and I promise you, we play for keeps.
Well, the scoreboard shows that 33-0 the final, and you play obviously both ways, offense and defense, and I tell you, some plays tonight that you made on defense were great. You got in the backfield quite a few times, made had a few pass breakups. Defensively as a whole, though, some key interceptions, key turnovers. I really thought that's what shut Greenbrier down tonight, was Greenwood's defense getting all those turnovers.
Right. We practice all week. We go Sunday through Wednesday this week, usually Monday through Thursday, and we go all out. We do nothing but go all out. We go for the ball. We know the hits are going to be there, but we work on our defense, and our defensive backs is picks and breaking on the ball, and Hayden does a tremendous job. Seth does a great job. Derek does a great job. I mean, we got everybody's back on this defense, no matter who it is. I've got everybody's back, and everybody's got mine, and that's how we're going to keep playing through the playoffs.
Tony, offensively, you had some big plays as well. Talk about how those plays set up for you and able to get some key first downs and a big run down here for the touchdown.
We haven't been doing that end around or the jet sweep with me lately because that was last year. I put on a couple pounds, but I told Coach Young, I said, give me the ball. I promise you I put it in right here. He said, well, I'm going to trust you on this, and that's a great thing. Our coaches trust us 100% with whatever it is. We go tell them something, they trust us, and we trust them 100%. And the first downs, me and Steven know. Steven knows me. I know Steven. We go flip sides. I throw to him. He throws me back in junior high. But we have a good feel for each other. And whenever it's third and long, I know that I have to get open because I know he's going to be looking my way. So.
Well, it was a great play and a good job getting in the end zone on that jet sweep in around there. Now, the big one's coming up next Friday night. You get an extra day off, so to speak, because no games tomorrow. But Alma and Greenwood go way back. It's the rivalry in this area. And how are you guys going to prepare for them?
110% all week practice. It's rivals. I mean, it's like, getting up for, it's just Alma. That's all you can say. It's Alma. We've been taught since we were in 7th grade that Alma is your rival. You hate Alma. You go kill Alma. And that's what it's about. We're going to come out 110% and go after them boys. Defense, offense, special teams, doesn't matter. We're going to practice Monday through Thursday as hard as we can, and we're coming out to go after them Alma Airedales. I can promise you that.
After tonight, Greenwood's in the driver's seat in the 5A West, and all it takes one more game. And, of course, the victory next Friday night would mean number 1 seed in the 5A playoffs. How important is that, and how you guys, as far as keeping perspective and keeping focus, is that going to be any issue this week?
Well, that's in the back of our minds. We know home field advantage is great, 110%. We love it with our whole heart. But, we're going to take it 1 week at a time, and Alma's next, and we're coming for Alma. If we win first seed, we get home field advantage, tremendous. But we're going for the W against Alma Airedales.
Congratulations, Tony, on a great game tonight on both sides, but especially on defense, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
We're back after this on GoGWBulldogs.com.
life of a Dairy Queen Blizzard cake. First, your favorite candy goes inside a blizzard. The blizzard then goes inside a blizzard cake, which goes inside your mouth, and then inside your tummy. But wait 20 minutes before you go inside the ocean, or else you could end up inside a whale. The end.
With the amazing DQ Blizzard Cakes, you get to choose which Blizzard flavor you want. Now that's a good reason to celebrate. Do one and DQ something different.
Welcome back. I'm here with our Greenwood High School Student of the Week, Senior Emily McCullum, and congratulations, Emily. Good to see you here tonight. You've been in the school system for quite a while. Talk about that and what this district has meant to you.
Well, I have loved going to Greenwood my whole entire life, and they have gave me such a great quality education and helped me form me in the person that I am, and I just couldn't have had it any other way.
Awesome. Well, tell me about this, your senior year. You've been a cheerleader for quite a while, too. Talk about that. Talk about what this senior year means to you, and then I'll ask you a few other questions.
Well, my senior year, of course, is my last year. It's my big hurrah, and I want to go out with a bang. And my cheer team, I love them to death. We work so well together, and I couldn't have asked for a better senior year with them. And I'm just so sad that is my senior year because our school spirit this year has rocked the house, the best that I've seen in so many years. And it's just been a pleasure to be a part of it.
Well, I know once your senior year is over with, you've got a future ahead. Tell me about that and what you plan on doing.
Well, I plan on going to UFIS and applying for the Chancellor Scholarship. I have a 4.0 right now, and I hope maybe I can get it. I don't know yet. But I plan on working on my major in biology and hopefully later going on to get my VMD.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations and good luck on a wonderful future.
Well, thank you very much.
We're back after this. Stay with us. The Greenwood Administration Office houses district offices. The Greenwood Multi-Purpose Activity Center provides practice and training facilities for many school activities. H.B. Stewart Arena has hosted 3 state basketball tournaments. The Performing Arts Center is the site of theater productions and concerts. The Student Union serves as a high school cafeteria and a meeting facility. The Science Building provides state-of-the-art labs, classrooms, and equipment.
Branch banking is very important to us. We have branches all over Sebastian County.
Tracy Andrews understands what service and convenience means to her customers.
Not only do we offer a wide range of financial services, we even have a community room in each branch that's available to anyone, free of charge. We really do try to make it convenient for our customers. Whatever our customers need, we try to provide.
Welcome back. It's always exciting when Greenbrier and Greenwood get together. Here are your sounds of the game.
game solid, offense solid, defense outstanding. Man, that guy, that was awesome. Okay, I got good news for you, okay? Tomorrow, 7th hour, guys, get your tail up and go to school. Your students first. Get up and go to school. 7th hour, we're going to have Sunday workout. We're going to have a Sunday workout. You'll be off Saturday, you'll be off Sunday, and we'll get after those Airedales starting Monday. All right, good Bulldogs. Good game, man.
Sophomores helping the field. What are they? Bulldogs! Cheer, cheer for old Greenwood High. Navy and white, our colors of pride. Friday nights will be the best, 'cause Bulldogs will win the West. Go, Dogs, go! We love our school and our team. Being a Bulldog's our biggest dream. Bulldog pride will never die, 'cause we are the men of Greenwood High.
For over 20 years, Bashir's Construction has built a strong tradition with a dedicated team of professionals, and they share that sense of dedication and team with the Greenwood Bulldogs. Building tradition is important for any team, in school or in business, and we salute the Greenwood football program. From the Performing Arts Center to Bulldog Arena and the new cafeteria, we've used quality workmanship for improvement of Greenwood High School. To all student athletes, good luck this season, and remember, nothing prepares you for success like hard work and determination.
Thanks for joining us for Greenwood Bulldog football right here on GoGWBulldogs.com. You can catch us anytime, anywhere in the world, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Be sure and follow us on Twitter, as well as become our friend on Facebook, and we'll update you each week when the show is ready. It was a great game tonight as the Bulldogs defeated the Panthers 33-0. Be sure to come out this next Friday night early here to Smith Robinson Stadium for the big rivalry. Alma Airedales are coming to town. Should be another great one in the 5A West. I'm Darren Drennan. Have a great week. Greenwood Bulldog football is sponsored by Farmers Bank, RVMC, Dairy Queen, New Creature, Bashir's Construction, Greenwood High School.
The ball in for the Bulldogs touchdown. Okay.